So hey, what is up guys? So this is your boy NoxoGE here, and this is gonna be our first video of the YouTube series of my fitness journey, and I'm glad to have you guys a part of that. Going to be seeing in this channel is just a lot of me working out, a lot of me talking about my daily experiences, my trials, my tribulations, my struggles, and also just things I like to do when I'm like doing my regular stuff on down days, on good days, how I'm feeling, how I go about how I'm feeling, and when I go to the gym. I do have set plans on how I go to the gym, but sometimes I can change it up depending on how I'm feeling, depending on if I'm sick, and how I get through those days, and how do I get through those obstacles and get through my fitness journey, and how I reach my goals. My goal as of right now, as you guys have been watching, as you guys are going to be watching this channel and seeing further videos, is to get bigger, is to get my muscles up, not necessarily get my strength up. It's to more so body build, to sculpt my body, to get it bigger and get it to look more swole. Not necessarily more aesthetically physique and more shredded. That's not what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on getting bigger, bulkier, and more swole. But anyways, one of the things that I'm going to talk about today in this video, for anybody who's coming in, or anybody who's a newcomer, or anybody who's just new to going to the gym, or beginners, or just getting to know me and understand my mindset behind it. One of the biggest things, one of the key things in my mind, in my head, of going to the gym or doing anything that involves being fit or trying to be healthy is consistency. So if you were here watching this video and after you just saw that introduction part to me coming into my YouTube channel, this video is going to be one of the videos that I do regularly, is about just talking about the mindset of being able to go to the gym and going down this fitness journey. And one of these mindsets is consistency. Listen, I will always talk about consistency on this channel. I will always mention consistency because consistency is always key. You can't do anything without consistency. Maybe you can be strong, maybe you can be big, maybe you already have weight, maybe you don't. Maybe you're already skinny, maybe you're not. But if you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to gain, or you're just trying to stay healthy, consistency matters to the highest degree. If you're not consistent, none of the results will stay. Just like a car that needs gas to keep running, your body needs to keep making sure that it gets that fitness in, or that diet in, or whatever you're doing to get to wherever goal you're trying to get to consistently and all the time. So if you stop that thing, then your car won't run, or the goal that you're trying to get to won't continue anymore. So you have to make sure that you stay consistent, because being consistent always matters. Now, going to one of the basic things, if you're someone who's just starting off and you just have a hard time either getting to the gym or working out, have this imaginary line in your head where it's like, once I pass that line, I can't go back. My line is always the door. If I walk out my door, my front house door, I sometimes, and this is sometimes, because I knew how to get back into my house, so I knew somebody was going to be there. Sometimes I just leave the car, the keys inside the house. That would be my way of being like, I can't go back home. So I either go to the gym or I just sit outside. And that was my thing, like it's either I go or I don't. Now, everybody has their own like line, or their own imaginary thing, but if you need the one to come up with, have that in mind. Think about it. If you walk out the door, you're gonna look pretty stupid trying to go back in. And always, like, to me, I'm a little bit more harsh on myself, but just kind of give yourself an idea or a term or a label to put on yourself of like, if you do what you're supposed to do, then you're an achiever, you're a succeeder. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, damn, you're a loser, man. You fucked up. You're not even the popular kid in school no more. Honestly, don't even show your face around here no more. You're one of those. Like that kid on the team that's the sore loser, or the person who, you didn't come home with the medal that day, or whatever, you just gave up, you just sat on the bench and you just let the team annihilate you. Like, have that deep feeling in you, like, I didn't do what I was supposed to do, so now I shouldn't deserve to be, to be happy, or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not saying don't be that harsh. I mean, don't make yourself depressed about it. But again, give yourself a real feeling, or a real, like, an imaginary feeling or imaginary line where it's like, if I don't if I pass this line, I should not be coming back. And that's one of the biggest things to me is like, as soon as I walk out that door, my keys are in the house, I can't get back in, so I might as well go to the gym and waste 2 hours until someone gets back home, or you know, until it makes sense that I should be back home. And another thing is too, another line could always be to be more consistent. Make sure you tell people what you're doing. The more you tell people what you're doing, the more it puts more pressure on you to actually do it. Now granted, yes, it could backfire in your face. You don't go, now people are like, oh, I thought you was going to the gym. Da, 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 da. Well, no. But that also will provide you a way of having those voices in your head of saying like, listen, you said you was gonna go. These people are watching, waiting for you to go, and they're expecting you to go. This is what you told them, now you should do it. And a lot of people, a lot of times, do talk a lot about it and they don't show results. But try to be that person that does. Try to really think about what you wanna do and really take it into your passion of like, oh, I wanna, you know, get more fit, and have realistic goals. Now, that's another thing. If you wanna be consistent, don't hammer yourself with unrealistic goals. Don't say that you're gonna gain 10 pounds when you first start going to the gym. Don't say that you're gonna get a voluptuous, nice looking butt when you go there and you're just doing squats or whatever. No. Be kind of realistic. Tell yourself, okay, what do I really want and what is really possible to get? You can look up all other YouTube videos. You can look up mine as well, as I'll show you through mine, but obviously this is just the beginning. But I don't mind ever saying go look at other videos on YouTube, because that's how I started. Go look at other videos on YouTube and see how long the progression takes to get to certain areas, and also just give yourself a realistic goal. I would say that right now as a beginner, especially if you're just beginning, your goal shouldn't be more so of a look, because you don't know how your body's going to transform, especially at the beginning, but more so worry about how many days or how many weeks you can stay going to the gym. And that for me is one of the biggest things too. I think the longest my consistency is if I was to go every day and only rest one day without any interruptions, like with all life matters coming in the way, whether it's work or whatever, and I still made it to the gym no matter what, even if there's a cold blizzard outside, I'd say my highest consistency is 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks for me. Like, I mean, that's like going to the gym legit, like maybe 6 to 7 days and only resting maybe once one of those days. Like I said, 6 to 7, there's only 7 days in a week, so sometimes I didn't even rest, but I would rest maybe one time, or maybe like out of those 3 weeks, I think I maybe 4 or 5 times, so splitting that up like, you know, 2 days or 1 days out of those weeks. So yeah, really put that in your mind of like, okay, I want to consistently go for 3 days straight, and that's fine, especially for a beginner. Never ever forget, just go. If you go those 3 times, then you are golden. I honestly salute you, sir, because if you can get to go to the gym and focus making yourself go to the gym for those 3 days, then yeah, then you are already off to a good start. But really have those realistic goals, because remember, if you're talking about body shaping and all this other stuff, especially even if you are a person who's already advanced in going to the gym, again, you know for a fact these goals are going to take a while, and they might not be the exact thing that you want it to be. Like, yeah, you could say like, damn, I want to look like this person or whatever, but, or you want this to look like this, but you don't know how it's actually going to shape out, and you don't know how long it's going to take, and it could be a weakness of yours that could take a very long time to develop. So really, especially if you're trying to like get yourself to go to the gym, have these short-term goals so that you don't get worn out, or you don't start like, you know, getting, I don't want to say depressed, but yeah, stop pushing yourself to go because you're not seeing the results as fast as you expected to see them. Again, a lot of these results that going to the gym and being fit take a while to get. So don't worry about too much about that. Worry more about how many times you're going to the gym, your workout habits and stuff like that. But that's all I want to say right now in this video. I'll go into other things later, but that's the biggest thing. Just stay consistent, guys. Have short-term goals to be more consistent. Have your mental capacity to set set imaginary lines and set principles for you to go. Again, let people know. So the biggest things, I guess, is what? Let people know that you're gonna start going to the gym, so that can put a pressure on you to go. Walk outside your house. Make sure that you actually are going out to go to the gym. And 3, again, give yourself short-term goals. So like, make sure, so if you want to go to the gym more consistently, just say like, listen, I want to go to the gym 3 times in a row before I rest. And that's it. 2 times even. Make sure you, just as long as it's more than 1, just be like 2 or 3 times, rest, alright, cool. That rest day, and then try to be like, okay, let me go another 2 or 3 times again. And then that's it. Only think short term. Don't kill yourself about it, bro. Get yourself to the gym, be consistent, give yourself short-term goals, let people know what you're about to do so they can pressure you to make sure you do it, and there you go. And that's your way of getting to go to the gym and being more consistent. It's not 100% proof. Listen, nothing I'll tell you ever will be, but listen, this is what things I'm telling you to try on yourself and really take it seriously so you can get yourself to go. Alright, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you want. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Again, this is gonna be videos that I have all the time. I invite discussions, I invite questions, I invite advice, I invite all types of things, especially if you live out in the area. I live in New York, Staten Island. You can come stalk me, I'm down for it. If you guys want to do a workout video or anything, definitely hit me up. I'm usually down if I'm busy, whatever, but don't be afraid to hit me up, ask for advice or whatever. Also remember to follow my Instagram, that'll be in the link below. Instagram, NoxoGE. Follow that. Also, if you want to get my Snapchat, that's also in the link below, and other things like that, so you can see other things that I'm doing in my daily life and also in my fitness life as well. Anyways, guys, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support and anybody who's supporting the channel. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.